Hello, everyone. I'm the Reverend Liz Munoz, and I'm here this morning, wherever you may be in the world, to present to you and to welcome El Reverendo Alvaro Duran. Welcome.
Hello, everyone around the world. I present you greetings from El Salvador.
Thank you. So just to give everyone a little information about El Pastor, Alvaro Duran is an Anglican theologian, pastor, and LGBTQI plus human rights defender in El Salvador. And he's coming to us from San Salvador. He's been in this quest for a liberative theology since he was born, but officially since 2009, he's been active in the church by the appointment of the Anglican Church by the appointment of the late Bishop Martin Barahona, Descansa en Paz, a bishop of the Anglican Church in El Salvador. He was appointed by Bishop Barahona as coordinator of the specialized pastoral of inclusion, ministry, and sexual diversity. He's also served as the presiding religious leader of the ecumenical devotional Plegaria Rosa. That was in 2011.
Yeah, it's when it started, yes.
Yes, right. And then in 2015, El Pastor co-founded Libres en Cristo, the first organization of LGBTQI Christians and heterosexual allies in Central America. Since 2019, he has served as the warden and presenter of La Comunidad de Magdala, a radically inclusive faith community founded by the late Bishop Martin Barahona that also promotes his legacy of LGBTQI plus full inclusion, interfaith actions for peace, and human rights advocacy. And since 2020, he is the motivator of the National Board of Interfaith Actions to promote human rights, non-discrimination, and secularism in El Salvador. That's quite a plate you have there.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be with you this day in this opportunity list, and I am very excited about this class, about this great opportunity that Santiago, Ministerio Latino, that St. John the Evangelist, and St. Aidan just putting together so we can go in another quest for the gospel.
We are very excited as well to both collaborate and also learn all you have to teach us. And so let me start just by, getting to know you in the community a little bit better. Can you tell us a little bit about the history and ministry of the Magdala community?
Yeah. I just don't quite like the word keep. I prefer the word share for we all share in this context, and I'm going to share with you, and not only in the course but in this space, our experience, our life, and what God has made through the times, through the years, as in Magdala. The Magdala story, it's a community. It's a story that it's a bittersweet story in the beginning. When Bishop Martin Barahona, because of the canon law, had to resign to be the Bishop of El Salvador for retirement, going for retirement, we were part of the Holy Spirit Chapel. It was a congregation that was founded back in 1998. And then the new Bishop David Alvarado, was invited us to leave the space of the Holy Spirit Chapel and to go and find a new space for us and new opportunities for growing as faith community. And then Magdala first way after that moment, that was as I said, bittersweet moment. It's a not that happy moment. Well, we gathered in the first people that hosted us was this sexual workers organization called Orquídeas del Mar. We spent a couple of months there having our Sunday services and the rest of our services. And then we moved to the YMCA El Salvador building. They opened the doors for us and said, why are you going why'd you look stranded in the middle of a city when you're a living faith community
Mm,
and a vibrating community? So we moved to the YMCA building, and there is since 2015 where we are based now.
mhm,
So Bishop Martin Barahona first founded Magdala with the vision of becoming a ministry of the Anglican Church of El Salvador, led by him, for promoting interfaith actions. For Bishop Martin was appointed the ambassador of peace
mhm,
by Bishop David Alvarado. So we were and to provide a space for the Holy Spirit Chapel community and the people that were part of that congregation, and also for all the LGBTIQ people that didn't find quite a safe place or in other churches, and including the congregations, the actual congregations of the Anglican Church of El Salvador.
mhm.
So we started like that, and Bishop Martin, while he was with us, pastorating us, he tried to actually make this connection with the diocese, and then we never received any kind of answer from any letters or anything. So Bishop Martin said, then we are to become St. Mary Magdalene's Anglican Church. All right, so we switched from our
Uh-huh.
mission and vision, and then we started with the purpose of becoming a congregation of the Anglican Church of El Salvador. So the last time I spoke with Bishop David back in 2015, when Bishop Martin was still alive, um, he said, "Okay, if you will be the Saint Mary Magdalene parish, then work for it. I grow in number, grow in faith, and then when you're ready and comply with canon law to become a missionary center or a parish, then we will talk again." So that's what we've been doing since then,
Uh,
working on promoting and communicating the legacy of Bishop Martin Barahona. We're a radically inclusive faith community. We have people that comes from a myriad of Christian backgrounds, non-Christian people coming. We have Muslims, we have agnostics, we have atheists that come to our services. It's very particular. I would say it's very Anglican in our spirit.
uh-huh.
We work not only as a faith community, as a church, but also as an LGBTIQ community center, where we, for Bishop Martin always taught us, and I think this part is not only his legacy, but also my contribution to Magdala, is that we believe that faith communities are meant to be healing centers for people. The church, it should be bringing reconciliation and healing to people. They can encounter grace in
Hmm.
the ways God has planted it. And so that's what we do in Magdala. We do HIV testing, HIV counseling. We do new masculinity courses. We do sexual abuse healing help groups. We do, of course, services every Sunday, right? We do everything that I think we're meant to do, and we also promote interfaith actions to promote human rights in El Salvador. We're spreading the legacy of Bishop Martin Barahona. We are inheritors of such legacy, and we try to live up to that.
So tell me, how does the course you're teaching, sharing with us all, decolonizing queer theology, tie into this legacy, compels you to add yet another thing to the ministry and mission of your community?
Yeah, but well, basically, what I just said, the church, it's meant to be a place where people can find reconciliation, where can find answers. And one of the principles that we always have claimed as Anglicans is you don't have to turn off your brain in church, right? You don't have to leave it in the doorsteps. So there's a lot of people that is, it's thirsty. People is thirsty for healing, for healing, for it's thirsty for grace, is thirsty for finding a place where they can belong. And when you realize that as a church leader, as a Christian person, I would say this is not about leadership. This is about being followers of Jesus. When you have experienced grace in your life, and I speak as an openly gay man and as an LGBTIQ activist, when you have experienced a radical grace, when you have experienced a radical love that certainly changes your life and turn it to a different complete way and changes you into a different person. And it's something we need to share. But for that, we need to leave behind all the heavy weight of colonialism. We need to
Mm,
leave behind all these boundaries that the church has created for people.
mhm,
For Jesus was crucified with arms wide open, as we said in our Eucharistic prayer. But the church suddenly starts building up walls and creating more things to do for people to come.
yeah.
And I believe that if we want to find some congruence in our mission and our lifestyles as Christians, we need to make this radical turn. And
Mhm,
that's and it's if we want to take it speak about it technically, it's decolonizing
yeah.
the experience of faith, is decolonizing the Christian experience
Mm,
and focus on always people that's been excluded and oppressed by the system and by the church. And that's people that is not white, people that is LGBTIQ, people that is indigenous, people that they have different abilities, people that special needs, people that is Jesus was a man that transformed everyone's life, not but going and see them on their face and changing their lives one by one, meeting everyone in their own circumstances. And I think that's what we must do. And this is all about the course, how to how we can find congruence on what we preach as gospel and how we live it and how we share our kerygma, how we're making our evangelization to the people that God has put in front of us to
mm.
do it.
So, what do you hope people will take away from this experience? I won't call it a course anymore. I
Yeah,
won't
let's
call
call
it,
it this
what do you
learning
hope people
experiences.
this? What do you think? What would you like
Well,
people? What do you hope?
first it's like fresh air.
Mm,
Fresh air for the tired souls of those who have been struggling with the church, with church structure, with traditional evangelism and traditional Christianity. Um, Also, a community, maybe a small community of people that it's in the same struggle. Companionship in this new adventure of rediscovering Jesus Christ and rediscovering our mission as Christians in the 21st century. In our own context, in our own life experiences, as Jesus did.
mm, mm. That's beautiful. And I've signed up for the course, so I can hardly wait.
Yay!
Hey, and I hope others hearing this who have already signed up will be even more enthusiastic. And those who haven't, there's still a chance to be a part of this wonderful learning experience where we build, from what I'm hearing you say, together we're going to build new community and new
Exactly.
learnings. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your gifts that you are offering it to us. And I look forward to our first class on
The sixth,
May 6th. Thank you.
yeah.
Um, so thank you all for listening. Paz y
A
bendiciones.
love and blessings, and see you on May the 6th. Thank you for your time.